Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge Forrester tasted commodity was out with Taylor Hayes. He knows his two-time ex-wife better than anyone, including their children. Brooke Logan began to feel the same way as Ridge after she had an unanticipated discussion with her longtime rival. An alternate chance at fellowship also appears to be in the air this fall. The suddenness of Taylor's heart failure plot places in violent focus on the immediate future, with suckers wondering if the recast to Bootig was made to produce a farewell plot. Love the position shoots. Following a many times of hiatus due to worldwide health enterprises, recent passages have been memorable. The Monte Carlo fashion event went exceedingly well. Love was in the air as one of this show's all-time leading couples enjoyed plenitude of particular time piecemeal from their business success. So, seeing Taylor reappear at a distance, with her head covered and gaping at Bridge, was a nice surprise. The scene inferred another go-round contest was in the futurity. But that isn't the original plot plan. Ironically, Taylor is happy that Ridge and Brooke are happy. She feels that way because of what was admitted to Lee Nozawa. Taylor commended in her fellow mama-in-law, tellingly that she was diagnosed with heart failure. That's the reason why Taylor returned from her rearmost world peregrination. Observers recall that the last edition of this character unceremoniously left Los Angeles, California, last time. She was only spoken of after that more lately. Suckers tasted a comeback, and it arrived. Believing that she isn't long for the world, Taylor is happy that Ridge is in love and that he has a woman who cares for him. Taylor is sincere in wanting Bridge to be together and, because of her perceived terminal condition, has no plans to intermediate. One's mortality is commodity most people consider at a certain point in life. Taylor is middle-aged. She only looks about 10 to 15 times aged than Steffy Forrester Finnegan, with the compliment applied to Bootig and no slight meant toward Wood, who's ever appealing. Bootig's interpretation of this heritage character is encouraging. She's a day-stager with the chops to make this interpretation of Taylor memorable. Taylor returned to city to spend as important quality time with her family as possible. While she's told Lee to keep the heart failure opinion a secret, the followership knows that stopgap won't hold. Lee's addition is a plot pusher because Taylor said she has not seen a cardiologist. So, a definitive opinion needs to be made, and also, if there's agreement with the original medical call, a plan of action must be made. The coming step is for those in the know to go beyond Lee. Most logically, someone in Taylor's family, conceivably John Finnegan, can be that character. It shows Ridge Forrester swooping in when Taylor Hayes collapses. Eric Forrester and Steffy Forrester Finnegan have a heart-to-heart. Also, Carter Walton has a business idea for Hope Logan, but there also seems to be some sizzling chemistry brewing. Plus, Will Spencer might face some career query. Will thinks he's made a decision about his future. Katie Logan suggested that Will could work at Forrester Creations. Carter sounded to second that notion and Will allowed. He'd his mind made up. Still, when Will informs Steffy about his career decision, she's not too sure. It seems Steffy doesn't see Will at Forrester Creations, but working at Spencer Publications. While that doesn't inescapably mean Hope will get over John Finnegan, it does set the plot in a new direction. It turns out that Hope and Carter might be paired up. It's teased in the exercise clip that Carter tells Hope about an idea for her fashion line. Still, there's some chemistry and coyness there. Hope says that an office love is a bad idea. Still, Hope might not be suitable to repel Carter, especially if Katie and Bill Spencer reunite. Eric and Steffy have a heart-to-heart. Eric and Steffy bandy Ridge, Taylor, and Brooke Logan. Steffy tells Eric that her parents will be connected until their veritably last breaths. Also, the exercise clip shows a shocking scene Taylor to collapse at the Brooks' bedroom print shoot and musicale. As prognosticated before this week, I mentioned Taylor might collapse at the photo shoot as she's in pain seeing Bridge connect during a livestream. At that time, I mentioned Taylor's pain might be heartbreak, but the cleaner has a history of having medical extremities during musicales, photo shoots, live aqueducts, etc. Plus, Taylor mentioned her briefness of breath was worsening to Lee Finnegan. So, will Lee continue keeping Taylor's secret or fill everyone in on what's going on? Brooke Logan is having a tough time enjoying the pillages of war and exhibiting Ridge Forrester in her Free Me Taylor Hayes face. However, Taylor and Brooke would both be 6 bases under if killing someone with kindness were a real thing. But, all that's about to change. Then's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers ahead. Taylor Hayes just returned to Los Angeles after over a time abroad. While Taylor was down, Ridge and Brooke's relationship was picture perfect. Now that Hope Logan won't stop kissing Steffy Forrester's hubby, the bridge marriage is a bit simulated. It's only going to get worse now that Taylor's back in city. Brooke is going to have an epiphany soon, and decide that Taylor deserves to be Ridge. When Hope Logan put the moves on Steffy's hubby Dr. Finn, she opened up a lot of old injuries between Brooke and Taylor. Decades laterally, and Brooke is eventually starting to see the error of her ways and is developing a shamefaced heart. Of course, Brooke's decision to end her marriage and shoot Ridge back to Taylor's house is also affected by commodity differently. Taylor dropped a lemon and revealed that she's dying of heart failure. Obviously, Brooke is taken suddenly by her death lemon. But once the news sinks in, Brooke decides she wants to give her Free Me the topmost gift, her hubby back. There's commodity nearly sweet about Brooke sabotaging her own marriage so that Taylor can spend her last dying days with Ridge Forrester. Brooke might want to get an alternate opinion about Taylor's opinion before she signs her divorce papers, however. Do you suppose Brooke will help reunite Ridge and Taylor before she passes down? Or will Taylor end up living? Taylor Hayes asks Lee Finnegan to keep a secret. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan is agitated about a possible check fire and fellowship with Taylor. Plus, Donna Logan feels shamefaced about Luna Nozawa. Taylor tells Lee she ignored her symptoms for a while. Taylor allowed. She was just getting aged when she was fatigued and short of breath. That's when the croaker told Taylor she had heart failure. Taylor tells us stupefiedly that she's dying. Steffy Forrester Finnegan wants Ridge Forrester to move Taylor to stay in city. Steffy thinks Ridge would be the person to get through to Taylor. Donna feels shamefaced about Luna. Donna introduced Luna to everyone at Forrester Creations. Brooke and Eric Forrester remind Donna that Luna had wisecracked everyone. Indeed, RJ Forrester, they all talk about how lucky Steffy is to be alive, and how John Finnegan saved her. Meanwhile, Brooke recalls her converse with Taylor about Finn and Hope Logan. Brooke's memory is intruded by Donna. Brooke tells Donna and Eric about conceivably getting musketeers with Taylor. Steffy thinks Ridge can move Taylor to stick around. Steffy says that Taylor values Ridge's opinion. Ridge eventually agrees. Lee asks about Taylor's cardiologist. Taylor doesn't have one. Lee is confused. Taylor says the nanosecond she got the opinion, she just wanted to be with her family. Lee offers to run some tests and to get her cardiologist specialist referrals. Taylor thanks Lee and says time is running out. Brooke tells Eric and Donna that commodity seems different or changed about Taylor. Brooke admits she's different now, too. Brooke is now confident of her place in Ridge's heart. Taylor continues talking to Ridge about demanding her mama, despite being a grown woman with children of her own. Steffy says at the end of the day, a girl needs her ma. Lee textbooks Taylor a list of cardiologist specialists that she trusts. Taylor confirms she got it. Lee wants to know which croaker Taylor picks, and she'll make sure she gets an appointment ASAP. Lee asks about Taylor's briefness of breath. Taylor says it's getting worse and harder to hide. Lee is confused about caching. Taylor only wants her family to see her strong and healthy. Lee recalls the last time she saw Taylor, she didn't see any signs of a health issue. Lee also tells Taylor that she doesn't understand the point of hiding her condition. Lee urges Taylor to tell her family the verity, they will want to support her through this. Taylor says no, and orders Lee to secretiveness. Brooke is auspicious about the fellowship with Taylor. Brooke says they've a lot in common. Eric's response prompts Brooke to clarify they've more in common than just Ridge. Eric hopes Taylor does stay in city after everything Steffi's been through recently. Donna agrees and Brooke smiles. Ridge says he misses Stephanie Forrester every day. Ridge understands how Steffi feels about Taylor. Steffi worries about losing further time with Taylor. Taylor doesn't want to scarify her family. Lee says Taylor will need their support. Taylor is standing establishment. Lee tries to gently push Taylor to tell the verity. Taylor won't and begs Lee to keep quiet. Lee reluctantly agrees, but tells Taylor that she needs to be honest with her family. Lee suggests that Taylor just keep an open mind. As the condition progresses, Taylor might view effects else. Taylor has to face death, but she wants to do it with as important strength and grace she can muster. Ground smooch. Ridge tells Brooke that Steffi stopped by. Brooke assumes it was to cancel Hope's line. Ridge says it was actually about Taylor. That's when Brooke brings up her converse with Taylor before. Brooke is agitated as she gushes to Ridge about the possibility of being musketeers with Taylor. Ridge doesn't want Steffi to lose her mama again. Taylor gapes at family prints at the Cliff House. Taylor gets emotional as gashes start to sluice down her face. Steffi interrupts as Taylor snappily wipes down gashes. Steffi wants to know what's wrong.